Why?
Right?
Man, you really made me feel old now.
Don't. I didn't do it.
I feel old when I hear like
This is epic music.
it's epic.
I should
it's
make
insane.
this. I should make this my fucking ringtone. What's so great about Death Note?
It's like a little
No, I'm talking about my ringtone.
ring though.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
get that laugh.
You know what else you should do? Get the fuck up off me. Sorry.
When are you gonna stop doing it?
Never.
Do they even still make videos?
Yeah, I just saw one the other day about, what was it? They were all pissed off because I guess somebody called them the N-bomb.
Really?
Yeah.
Like somebody who wasn't black?
Yeah. Well, they were telling a story about it because I guess they used to work like as security at Target, which you should do that too. That'd be cool. I could see you doing that, like during the day. But you just dress up in regular clothes and you walk around and.
Oh, the mystery shoppers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. I do actually want to do that.
And I guess they caught this lady who was trying to steal all this makeup, and like her husband came down, was like trying to get him to fight him so he could like they could drop the case against her or something. I don't know. He called him the N-bomb. He said, you know, when I get pissed off, same thing happens to him that happens to me. When I get pissed off, you start shaking, your eyes get all watery, and after that, you just black out. You don't know what happened after that.
Yeah. Just wake up in a jail cell. Somebody telling you just laid this guy out.
Exactly. Anyways.
So they were just talking about they were mad that he called him.
It was a story, yeah. He was talking about how I was like, I don't believe these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's old, man. That's what you used to do back in the day. Like,
Anybody ever call you the N-word? Like out of hate?
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
That's good.
But I used to be one of those guys like back in the day where someone used it and they weren't black, like, don't say that shit. like I own the word or something, you know?
Just you got that entitlement.
Yeah. You know, I've matured over the years. You know, I'm not that little boy anymore, so I'm really more laxed when it comes to the N-bombs. I mean, I don't know, man. Like if you ask anyone, like any black person, why they even use it, I don't even think they can give you a good, honest excuse. Because it's like no one should use the word. It's really bad.
Well, to me, I look at it in the same way that I look at faggot. Because I use the word faggot. I don't use the N-word, like, here and there. Like, I use, like, I like Jay-Z. I like when he goes, I'm that same nigga. But I just think it's funny because he says the word twice in a row.
That's pretty much 90% of rappers.
Yeah, well, that's why I like rap music. But anyways, but, like, I would never call a black guy the N-word, you know, like, out of hate, unless I was really, really, really angry. Same thing with a gay person. I would never call them a faggot out of hate unless I was really. And even then, I don't think it's possible for me to get that angry anymore because I'm old enough to the point now where I don't give a shit about shit anymore.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, that would be the only time I would use it, you know. But I don't know. It's one of those things like. I figure if you were gay, I would say the word faggot doesn't really apply to you. You know, it's kind of like your boy Louis C.K. said. Have you ever heard what his thoughts of the word faggot are?
Is he talking about the sticks?
No, he's not talking about the sticks. He's just like, he's like, you know, he's like a faggot is just somebody who does annoying things. You know, it's really annoying, and you know, he's like, I would see somebody. It could be a gay guy, and I wouldn't call him a faggot. But if he started doing annoying shit, I'd be like, hey, you know, like he's like, I could walk in on a room of one dude, you know, giving another guy head, and totally be okay with it. And you know, I wouldn't want to see it or anything, but he'd be like, I wouldn't call him a faggot or anything like that. You know, it's not something I do. It's like until a guy started, you know, sucking the dick. If he started saying annoying things, you know, I'd be like, hey, faggot, shut up. Stop being annoying and suck that dick, faggot. It's kind of the way he rolls. So I kind of agree with him. Like, faggot's just for annoying people.
I'm not gonna go as far as that. Like, it's kind of like the word retarded. Like,
yeah, people can get offended by that. Really.
They get offended by it, but when I use the word retarded, I'm not talking about like a mentally challenged person retarded. I'm not talking about that. When I say retarded, like if I call someone retarded, I'm talking about a person who is like not mentally challenged. They are fully aware of their surroundings. They should be at the point in their lives where they should have common sense, but they just do the most asinine things, and that person is fucking retarded. Like, what? Which one's yours?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oops. I've been drinking your beer. Sorry.
You son of a...
Did you open yours?
Yeah.
I just opened this.
Oh.
So maybe this is yours.
Yeah.
Here.
You son of a bitch.
So, like, the guy earlier today, you know, who, I was trying to switch lanes. I clearly gave enough time, and I put my blinker on.
Yeah, that guy was a faggot.
This dude was way in the back, but apparently he was speed racing and did not want me to switch lanes. And so I let him go, and then he stopped his car, and I stopped my car. We're both sitting in the middle of the road. Shut up, Eric. We're both sitting in the middle of the road, and this fucker's like, oh, just go. And I'm like, no, you fucking go, because clearly you're in a hurry, and I'm not. That guy was fucking retarded. So that's in the sense
and he was a
that I
faggot.
used it. Whatever.
And he was an N-word. See, I like calling white people nigger, too. You fucking nigger. Cause
it doesn't even make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense. It's just insulting because it's so stupid. Like, you're so stupid. That's how stupid you are. That I'm not even going to use a correct...
So you're implying that black people are stupid.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it doesn't even make sense that I would call you that. That's how stupid you are.
Why don't you just not use it? Don't call people the N-word.
I'm bringing it back, like Porch Monkey.
I think... No.
What movie was that?
It's pretty much any movie set.
Oh no, it was
like,
Jay and Silent Bob. Remember when they were talking about how he's bringing back Porch Monkey?
I never seen that movie.
Oh, he talks about how he's trying to bring back Porch Monkey, and he starts calling everybody a Porch Monkey, and they're like, "You can't just do that."
All I'm saying is like, I shouldn't use it either, and I'm not gonna lie, I do use it, but I use it when I'm around other black people and like my family members and stuff. But I'm actually trying to get more conscious of not using it at all. Like, I already have my filter on. Like, when I'm around you and around other people, like, I have my filter on. If I have a couple drinks, though, it might pop out. But, you know, I normally don't try and use it as much. I think, like, I think the reason, and I could be wrong, I honestly don't know, but I think the reason why black people use it still to this day, or even why they first started using it, is because... I think they see it as kind of like an inside joke for other black people. Where they're like, hey, the white folks used to call our ancestors back in the day this word, and we're just gonna fucking put a little twang on it, and call ourselves that, it's like a little inside joke, So I kind of just.
Do you think that's why they did it?
That's why I think people like use it till this day.
I think they were just doing it to be disrespectful to the other person.
Well, yeah, that too, because. Like when they use it in the friendly term, like in the friendly sense, like when they what's up my N-word, when they do that, they're doing it like friendly. Like if they're like doing it derogatory, where like like you ain't nothing but a N-word, I think that's when they're kind of going back to dude, like you're back in the days of picking cotton right now. That's how fucking dumb you're being, like that's how ignorant you're being. So
did you say it in the morning at Evo?
Hmm?
Did you say it in the morning at Evo?
In the morning?
Yeah, what did Eric say you said it in the morning at Evo?
Not in the morning at Evo, Chew. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, you spelled morning wrong, though.
Yeah, you did. What am I mourning about? Who died?
He's talking about morning.
I know what he's talking about, but clearly he spelled it as I'm mourning someone. But anyway, and what... The one thing like that always sticks with me as well, and this is why I don't like flip out.
Oh, Fat Albert.
Fat Albert.
You dropped the M-bomb on that one dude.
Yeah,
I was out here.
That was Mad Baller talking, so I'm not even gonna lie. If I did, I don't remember, but that was Mad Baller. but yeah, what's his face? Shit, you may fuck me up. Oh yeah. One of the things that kind of stuck with me and why I don't really flip out on people anymore, like when they use it and they're not black, is that Ice-T, I think it was Ice-T, it was either him or Tupac, they were saying when they first like started doing their concerts, one of the things that they had noticed that really surprised them was that most of the people in the crowd were like white and like not black. And they were like, wow, dude, like, I didn't know my music reached out that far. Like, I was making music for, like, you know, my neighborhood and, you know, trying to, like, relate to my people. But apparently it got further than that. And I have, like, a lot more diverse fans than I thought I did, you know. And it's even, that's even more in the sense today where, you know, a lot of people, like, of all different ethnicities, they listen to all types of music, you know, and there's like a lot of people who are listening to hip hop nowadays, and you know they're blasting, you know, M-bombs like all over the place, dude. Like it's in the lyrics, it's in the chorus, and you know people are sitting in their car like relaying the lyrics and shit, and they're not censoring themselves, you know. When they get
like in Office Space.
Yeah, like when they get around me, they'll fucking like they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, it's like I'm that same, you know, and they just kind of cut themselves off, you know. So, like, in that sense, that's why I don't really flip out anymore when I hear someone say it. Because I'm just like, you know what? It's not your fault, man. I mean, you're listening to music just blasting all over the place. They're playing on regular TV now. You know, they barely censor it on TV. Like, it's pretty much getting to this point where you might just have to accept that, you know, we live in a society now where you can just fucking pop off with all these derogatory terms and shouldn't have to worry about getting your ass beat or some shit. I personally, you know, like I said, I'm trying to censor myself about it. You know, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I just think it's funny.
Someone called me an N-word out of hate, I'm just gonna laugh. Somebody like, it's funny because you had the result of that shit just to fucking get under my skin. It didn't even work, bitch. Bitch. Just like chicks, they're the same way with bitch.
Yeah, I had a chick. Dude, you know what? Recently, I went out with one of the girls from work, and she's a real feisty lady. And we were drinking and everything, and I can't remember what she was. I was trying to get her to do a shot or something like that, and she was giving me shit about how fast I was drinking my beer. I was like, look, you don't even know. Like, I'll fucking kill this beer. I'll kill everything.
Kill you.
I'll kill you. And she was telling me how she's like, nah, you know, you're this, you're that. I can't remember what she said. She didn't call me a bitch, but she called me pretty much everything you could without saying that.
Yeah.
And I said, well, why don't you do this shot then? And she was like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, oh, really? Why you got to be like that? And so it went on, and finally I was antagonizing her enough. I said, you know what, you're acting like a little bitch right now. And I said, you know, little bitch. I didn't say you're a bitch.
Yeah.
And she was like, whoa, you don't call me a bitch. I was like, I didn't call you a bitch. I said, you're acting like a little bitch.
Yeah.
There's a difference. But to her, there was no difference. And she was just like, you're a fucking asshole. And I was like, no, I'm not.
I don't think I'd ever called anyone a bitch. Like,
to their face?
To their face, like, because that's bad, man. I think that's worse than the C word. I don't even know why that word is so
I've said those things to girls, but as a joke.
No, I don't even do it as a joke.
Yeah,
man.
see, but it depends on how well you know them, though.
I don't want to risk it, but it's like I said, like the same way with black folks and the M-bomb. It's the same way with chicks and bitch. It's like you call a chick a bitch, man, they'll flip out, but they'll call each other bitches. And I think they do it as like this inside joke where it's like, oh, you bitch, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I watch myself. Like you said, it depends on how well you know people, but at the end of the day, I still kind of just watch myself because you never know, man, when somebody's gonna fucking flip out or you say it to the wrong person.
If I can. Shit. Some of these little ice flakes at me. Oh shit, he's coming.
Did they say when they were gonna put out some more characters?
I don't remember. They did. I just didn't pay attention.
So, like, you think 6 characters is enough? Like, does that satisfy you for now?
Yeah, because you get to learn them better.
Yeah.
You know, like, that was a big problem with a game like Tekken,
Uh-huh.
where they have like 40 some odd characters. Like, you're gonna play somebody who's gonna be playing as something that you're just gonna be mystified. You'll lose just because you don't know what the fuck is going on with that character.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible. So yeah, I think that's perfect.
I think in the sense of like games like Tekken and Street Fighter, it's a little different because what is that, like the 7th iteration of the game? You know, like they're gonna add characters and everybody's gonna have their attachments to them. And I think that's more of what it has to do is just them trying to address fan service over like trying to keep everything balanced.
Well, there was, I mean, a lot of characters that they're like, well, you're making another Killer Instinct game, you have to have this character in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, people are pissed, you know?
Yeah, I figured they would have put like the core characters in like Spinal and shit. But I'm grateful that they have Orchid at least.
Yeah, people would have flipped out if she wasn't in it.
Yeah. She's a favorite of mine. What about the looks? How you like the looks?
I think it's a beautiful game.
I'm talking about the character design.
Oh, for her?
Everybody.
I think they did a really good job overall.
Yeah. I don't like Jago.
I'm okay with him because I never really liked him that much to begin with.
I did. I don't like the way they made him in this game.
I think he looked gay in the other one. I think that design doesn't work.
You don't like those raccoon attack pants he was wearing?
No.
I like Orchid. What is that?
Eric's trolling.
Fuck you, Eric. I like the way they did her. Like I said, I thought they were gonna.
You don't think that's a little bit of too much of a Lara Croft ripoff?
It's a Lara Croft ripoff, but I honestly thought they were gonna go straight up tacky style from Soul Calibur, skin tight, see their nipples all through the shit. I thought they were gonna go that route, but they didn't. So
well, they just said that they didn't want to make her look like Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
because she looked like Janet Jackson in the other one. I thought she looked okay in the other one.
I thought she looked like Sonya in the other ones.
She looked like Janet Jackson to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like her. I like her design. I like the spider chick. She's awesome. Sadira. I wouldn't mind learning her.
Yeah, so far I'm using Saberwolf and her.
You need to stop using Saberwolf.
No,
that guy's a fraud.
My Saberwolf is good.
I didn't start liking him until he got the robot arms.
Didn't he always have the robot arms?
Nah, man. Like I think earlier Killer Instincts, he had the regular arms, and then I can't remember what happened in the story. Like I don't know if they just put him over his arms. Shut up, Eric. I can't remember if they just put metal over his arms or if his arms got chopped off and they replaced them with robot arms. But once I saw those and he had the fucking razor sharp claws, I was like, yeah, my boy Saberwolf. Sorry, scared you. So you like the look of the game, eh?
I think it's a beautiful game. I think it's cool to finally see a next gen, which is now current gen fighting game. Because that was one of my biggest gripes with Street Fighter. It's like, dude, Street Fighter looked like ass. And don't tell me that Capcom doesn't have the amount of talent to make a really good looking fighting game. Because look at what they did with Dead Rising 3. Look what they do with all their other stupid games.
Yeah. I think this game looks like a cross between Street Fighter and Soul Calibur in the looks department.
I don't think it looks anything like Street Fighter. Street Fighter looked terrible.
I think the characters, like their build and the way their design is, it looks like Street Fighter kind of.
Street Fighter was very cartoony though.
The sheen, they kind of got a cartoonish look to them. And then like the sheen of the characters, like the detail, is on par with Soul Calibur. But answer me this question, like honestly. Oh, she's like Sub-Zero. Answer this question honestly. Do you think they could have did this game on 360?
You mean PS4?
Well, it's for Xbox One.
Oh, could they have done it on 360?
Yeah.
Sure, but would it look as good? Probably not.
I think it would look around the same, dude.
I don't think so.
I think these systems
look at all the
are
particle
relying...
effects that they have. Look at that shit.
Yeah, but that was what I said though before the systems came out. I was like, the main difference you're gonna see with these games is the particle effects. Like, smoke is gonna look better, sparks are gonna look better, fire, like all that shit. Like it's gonna be real small, detailed shit that's gonna set it apart from like current gen consoles. But I honestly think that this game could have been done on the current / past gen. I'm just saying. But it does look good though. It does look good. I mean, 2 years from now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna look back on this game and be like, this game was fucking horrible. You ever noticed that?
Generally, 2 years is about the time, yeah.
It's really weird, dude. Like, I think about Metal Gear Solid, the first one, and like when I first played it, I was like, man, this game is so awesome. Look at it. And now I look at it, and I'm just like, what's it? Is that Snake?
I think Metal Gear was more about the presentation than the graphics. Nowadays, they're really good graphics.
Had a lot
the
of
first
pixels
Metal
in
Gear,
Metal Gear, dude.
I don't know.
They had a lot of pixels in Metal Gear. And don't think about Metal Gear 2 in the HD. I'm talking about Metal Gear 2 on PlayStation 2. Like, if you probably looked at it now, you'd probably be like, oh, these characters look a little stiff.
I played it, like, recently yeah.
The HD or the actual
the HD
PlayStation?
one.
No, I'm saying the PlayStation 2
But even the
version.
HD one is like, yeah.
Yeah, because that was how it was with Shadow of the Colossus. They HDified that game, and I mean, there's not much of a difference to the way it looked, but I could still tell just from even that build that we came a long way since then, dude. Like, I used to look at this shit back in the day, and I was like, this is the bomb. Like, it can't get any better than this, and now we're looking at this. So,
Truly has come a long way.
yeah. Because, like, you've been looking at the graphics comparisons, right? No? They've been doing some games like Assassin's Creed.
I know they did one in the review for Ghosts that I kind of looked at, but they didn't include the 360. They just did PS4 and PS3.
Oh. Was there a big difference? Because I didn't...
Yeah, it looked a lot different. It's like the difference between Blu-ray and fucking DVD to me.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it didn't look bad,
yeah, like,
but Blu-rays, DVDs don't look bad, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things.
It was just particles, though. Like, that was what I noticed.
I don't notice a lot of lighting. Things just look better. Like, you can see things that weren't there.
Yeah. Just a little bit more detail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that's shit that you wouldn't notice if you just, like, stuck with one. Like, if you decide to just skip this generation and just stuck with 360 and PS3, I don't think you really feel like you're missing out on anything. But if you're doing like you're doing, where, like, 1 minute you're playing Killer Instinct, but then you'll go back to 360 and play Arkham Origins, like, you'll probably be like, fuck, man, like, Arkham Origins isn't looking that great for some reason. I think I need new glasses.
Maybe.
You know,
I thought Arkham Origins looked really good, though.
look how the rain affects. That's cool.
Yeah, they did a good job.
Like, it's actually hitting her now. Usually it's just they have the rain coming down, they'll do like the little thing where
they just look wet and then there's rain there.
they look wet, and they'll do like the little splash animation on them, but it's not like actual rain hitting them. You know, it's just small stuff.
Yeah, you know, one of the things they did that was cool in this is when you pause it. There's a lot of little cool things that they did in this game. Like, I'll see if I can show you. If I can pause it.
You're playing online, right?
No.
You're playing story?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's survival.
Where you play to your heart's content until your eyes bleed. That's what the thing said.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, of course you didn't. You didn't. Can we just talk about how fucking ignorant you are, or how ignorant you were before this shit came out?
Hold on. Anyways, let me show you first. Okay. So listen to, if you can, I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Okay, so you hear the sound, the music that it plays when you pause it?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's cool.
That's cool.
It plays the theme music as you move up and down.
Yeah. That's why I like when you guys do the ultra finishers, because it goes. That's cool. That's cool, man. I like the little shit, you know.
It's little stuff.
Yeah. Now talk about your ignorance with this.
Okay, so I just haven't been paying attention. I'm sorry. I had a lot of shit going on. I've been not myself lately. That's all changing on Monday. I'm gonna be fine. Actually, it should change today. I'm just gonna be eating a lot of shit, and drinking a lot more.
Well, no, it's just
I haven't been paying attention to anything, dude.
I'm only giving you shit because you were beating this shit down in my throat. Because I told you in our way early, I was like, I'm getting PS4, dude. Like, I'm getting both. I'm eventually have both, but I'm starting out with PS4.
Do you regret getting a PS4 yet?
No. And you both were like, oh man, you need to get Xbox. You need to get Xbox. Blah,
I didn't
blah,
tell you
blah.
that.
And you didn't know shit about Xbox.
I didn't tell you that you needed. I just said you shouldn't get a PS4. I didn't say you should get an Xbox.
But why? How can you say that? You didn't even know what the hell was going on with these things.
Because I know what PS3 is like.
It's different, dude. It's different.
Still gonna suck ass.
From what I have seen, from what I have researched, it is a completely different system compared to the PS3. Like I think they learned their lesson with that.
I don't know, man. Day one crashing.
That's normal.
That's normal.
That's normal.
Did you see they sent Microsoft a?
Yeah, Microsoft did the same thing.
Yeah, but Microsoft was shots fired. This was them being nice.
What did Microsoft send shots fired?
They sent them like the day that their shit crashed. Fucking nice launch, Microsoft, or fucking Xbox, or Sony, or whatever it was.
I think they did that before the crash.
I don't know.
Like it was like right when it launched, they said congratulations on.
What would
the
you think
system
if they
launch."
merged?
We're saying if
Yeah, it's hypothetical, of course. They would never do it, but if
they never do it, but
if anything that would happen, Microsoft would buy Sony out. They have the money. They have more money.
they have more money, but Microsoft doesn't have Japan, dude.
It doesn't matter. If Japan gets an earthquake, God forbid, and everybody in Japan dies, then yeah, it could happen.
You do realize that the majority of people in the world gravitate more towards PlayStation.
No, not
Yeah.
recently. Maybe back in the PS2 days that was correct, but not anymore.
No, like I've it's been a couple months, but last time I checked, over in Europe, like definitely in Japan, but like over in Europe and like Australia, they kind of gravitate more towards PlayStation, and Xbox is more predominantly in America. Like Americans are all about Xbox.
Well, you're talking about around the world. Yeah, it's different everywhere.
That's what I'm saying, around the world. But
it's different everywhere.
It leans kind of toward. It's different everywhere, but it leans a little more towards PlayStation than it does Xbox.
I don't agree with that.
But you know,
I really like this Orchid combo I got. Well, we'll see. Time will tell. I think it's interesting. I think that this was worth me getting because I was gonna get one eventually. So better sooner than later. See, look at all the fucking snow effects on this shit. Look
Yeah.
at this shit.
and
Look at my shit. Look at my shit.
and to answer your question earlier, where you said if I regret, I don't regret getting my system, even though I haven't used it yet. I don't regret getting it. It really sucked that the game I was looking forward to the most got shitty reviews.
Well,
so-
maybe you should have waited. See, that was the thing. They came out with the review for this game. Not that I fucking give a shit about reviews that much anyways, because I don't. But they came out with a review for this game before I bought my system. So if there was like some terrible thing about this game that was going to come out, I would have known about it before I bought my system.
Yeah.
That was your bad for fucking waiting, or not waiting, until you found out about the game and buying the system.
I found out about the game the day the system came out.
And you should have just took it back.
I still want it because, like you said, I was gonna get it eventually. I might as well just get it over with and get the damn system.
Yeah, but you don't have anything to do with it.
And since let's just let the cat out the bag. It's not really a big secret, but I originally bought that system to resell it.
You told me not to say that.
Why?
You told me to not say anything about that.
No, not the.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
I
right.
originally bought it to try and resell it because when PS3 came out and the Wii came out, like people bought those consoles and they were in such high demand that they resold them for like double what the sticker price was.
Yeah, well, that's
So
back
I
in
was
the day.
curious and I was like, let me see if that'll happen this time. You all told me it wouldn't happen, but you know, my curiosity is a bitch. But yeah. My curiosity.
Sorry, we already said the N word and F word and everything else on here.
I know. I just wanted to see. You know, it's not gonna hurt to just put it on eBay and see what's up. It didn't work. I had one guy who was interested, but he wanted to get my phone number and my email so he could fucking blow my phone up trying to talk my price down. So I passed on that. I got like 2 days left before the post expires. So, you know, now I got the system sitting in my closet and I'm waiting for some games to come out for me to actually play. I got games to play, but not worth enough to open up my system to start playing it right now. Especially considering I got so many other games to play, like shitty Max Payne 3.
Jesus Christ. Why don't you talk a little bit about shitty Max Payne 3 and why you're into that?
I'm not into it.
You're very into it.
I played the first one, didn't play the second one. I got the third one because it was on sale for $7. The game is on sale for $7.
There's a reason why.
Apparently so. But you know what? Journey was on sale for like $5, and I bought that game, and I actually enjoyed it. And I still kind of play it from time to time. So I bought Max Payne for $7. All the reviews and everybody and all like the experts who played it extensively were saying how good of a game it was. Is that you spamming the?
No, it's a fucking computer, and Jesus Christ, dude, it's beating my ass.
Oh, I thought you were playing an actual person.
No, I put it on veteran.
No. But anyway, like the game got good reviews.
Jesus
Everybody kept
fuck.
talking about how great the game was. So I bought the game, started playing it, and the game mechanics are fine. That's fine. The game looks good, looks amazing. You know, it's on par with GTA 5. The sound is good. The animation is good. Like shooting people feels really good. Like they really react to you blowing the shit out of them. You know. The story sucks. You know Max Payne's story, right?
No,
He's a cop.
I knew that.
He's a cop. His wife and his kid got killed, I think, like by the mob or some shit, and he went on like a one-man war path and shooting everybody up and all that, blah blah blah. I don't know what happened in the second game. I never played it. In the third game, he's not a cop anymore. He's like private security. Him and this other guy. And they're helping protect like this rich family, you know, in Brazil. This dude like literally sits in his apartment all day long, popping pills and downing whiskey. All day long. It's time to go to work. He gets up, he throws a suit on, he goes into work. He looks like shit. And he's sitting at a party, and you know he does like his little monologues. He's always talking in his brain.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it all like, you know, noir.
Yeah, he's the type of guy who's like, yeah, you know, my bottle was as empty as a school hall on a summer vacation. You know,
Does he really say that?
He does like little metaphors like
Is
that.
that the same? Is that something that he actually says?
No, I just on the fly came up with it.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. But you know, he talks like that. And you know, there's a party going on, everybody's dancing and shit. He's at the bar, drunk as shit.
That's cool. I like that.
And these thugs like burst into the party, they start shooting up people, and they snatch one of the people he was supposed to be protecting. Throws his drink down in his drunken self, and the game starts where you just run around shooting everybody. You eventually save the chick. She's all like whacked out of her mind and scared, and he's still fucking hungover and shit, you know, talking and everything. He goes home, downs pills, downs liquor. Next day comes, he throws his clothes on, and he goes back to work. They go to a club this time. He goes to the fucking bar while the chick is on the dance floor. Thugs break in again and snatch her. I'm like, dude, you're the worst fucking bodyguard ever. What the hell? What is wrong with you? Like, you suck, Max. I can't feel sorry for you right now. You're a piece of shit. You're not doing your goddamn job. You're paid to protect somebody. You're not protecting them. You're drunk off your ass.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do that.
Whatever, dude. But I mean, you know, so I kept playing through the story. I got past chapter 1, or I got past part 1 of 3 chapters. And now he's like shaved his head. He's off the booze. He still takes the pain pills because, you know, that's how you get your health back. But, you know, he's a little bit more clear now. He's talking about how he misses the bottle and shit. And, you know, so Now he's on a warpath again, looking like John McClane. So
Did he shave his head?
yeah, he shaved his head.
Do you think Bruce Willis should stop making movies?
No.
I think he should.
Well,
I don't want to see him anymore.
Why?
I'm done with him. He makes crappy movies. He's not.
What crappy movie did he make?
Dude, every movie he's in, he's done a terrible, piss poor job at acting. He's not John McClane anymore. I want him to be John McClane.
Well, yeah, he was bad in Die Hard. He literally.
He was bad in Expendables. He was bad in. Yeah, he was.
In two?
In both of them, he sucked ass.
In one, he had a small part. In two, he was beating ass with Arnold, dude, in a smart car.
He was being gay.
He was
Arnold,
being awesome.
If it wasn't for Arnold, he would have fucking. Yeah.
Maybe, but
Let's not talk about Arnold.
Why not?
Because I saw him.
I know, I'm jealous. I saw him too.
Did you?
In The Last Stand. That movie was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah. It was for what it was. I mean, that's the thing about Arnold and Stallone movies nowadays. I mean, even back in the day, you gotta know what the hell you're getting into. Like, if you're going in there expecting to see some Oscar award performance, you're not. It's a straight up action movie. There's gonna be one-liners. There's gonna be people dying in very interesting ways. Enjoy the movie and shut the fuck up.
What was the last good action movie I saw?
Expendables 2?
Well, yeah, but there was another one that was very similar to that.
Similar to Expendables?
It was like a throwback. I can't remember what it was. But I'm looking forward to the new Expendables. That should be cool.
Mm-hmm.
They said they're supposed to have Van Damme in it again.
How? Flashback?
Dude, did you not know that one of Van Damme's greatest movies of all time is Double Impact, where there's 2 Van Dammes? They're just going to do that and say that he had a brother who was good.
I'm down with that.
I'm totally down with that. You know how fucking cool that is? Yeah. Tell me how fucking cool that is.
Can you tell me what is this resurgence of Van Damme, though? Like,
what do you mean resurgence? He never went away.
Dude, that man went straight to DVD movies.
You know why? You know why he did that?
Why?
That was his own choice.
Why?
Because he wanted to work on his acting.
Okay.
And then he got good at acting. He can fucking act now.
Okay. All right. I didn't know.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I mean, let's not talk shit about straight to DVD movies, because some of them are decent.
Like ATM. I finally saw that, by the way.
What'd you think?
It was fucking ass.
I like Dallas Eve, though. She's so hot.
She was dead.
Yeah.
She died in the most fucking retarded way, too.
Yeah, she did. I was like, you sure she's dead? Maybe she's just unconscious.
No, she's fucking dead.
But yeah, dude. I mean, some straight to DVD movies are decent, but back in the day, straight to DVD movies were frowned upon. And when him and Steven Seagal had went straight to DVD, I was like, okay. I was like, so clearly Van Damme is falling off. But now he's starting to get back into these mainstream movies, and he's doing these commercials where he's doing the splits on some semi trucks.
That guy's so cool. He's seriously my hero. The next portrait I get is gonna be a Van Damme tattooed.
Doing the splits?
Oh shit! I don't know. He better do something cool.
Are you gonna do the Gollum where he's like?
I should. That guy's so cool.
Oh man. I watched a couple movies on Netflix. Only God Forgives.
Is that on Netflix now?
That's how I watched it.
Interesting.
I just want to say the movie was okay, but you can chalk that up on your board of shit that I've actually looked at that you've recommended compared to the shit that you've never done that I recommended.
What's the last time you recommended me to besides Fire Emblem? What's the last time there's something that you actually recommended to
Avatar.
me?
The Last Airbender.
The show?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because you watch Ninja Turtles. They're both Nickelodeon.
But it's terrible.
You never seen it.
I don't want to see it.
I'm just saying. You told me to tell you the last one.
You didn't like Ninja Turtles?
I've watched a couple episodes. I just can't sit down and watch it yet. Once it gets on Netflix, I'll watch it. The only Ninja Turtles episode I've seen was the one with Chuck Norris, who ended up being Shredder.
He's not the Shredder.
He was Shredder.
He turns into Dog Pound.
The Chuck Norris looking guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he
works
ended
for
up being Shredder.
No, he works for Shredder.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was the only episode I saw fully. Like, actually sat down and watched.
The show's good, dude.
Ooh, Superior Spider-Man. You still haven't seen that.
Superior Spider-Man? They made a show?
My bad, not Superior, Spectacular. My bad.
Oh,
Spectacular Spider-Man, best Spider-Man cartoon ever.
really?
Even better than the original cartoon, the Fox Kids cartoon. Better than that.
What?
I am not exaggerating.
Fuck you.
You wouldn't know because you haven't checked it out.
Where is it on? Is it on Netflix?
No, it used to
Is
be.
it on Nickelodeon?
No, they canceled it because it used to be I forgot what it used to be on. But once Marvel got bought by Disney, they canceled it, and that was when they made Ultimate Spider-Man, which sucks.
Yeah, I heard bad things about that show.
Yeah, they canceled Spectacular because that was I think that was done by Sony or something. And when they bought out Marvel, they took it, they canceled it, and they put Ultimate up, and everybody's like was pissed off. They probably are still pissed off that that show got canceled, and they like want it to come back. Cause it was really good, dude. Like seriously, I think I have the second season on DVD, but you'll have to rent the first one. Rent.
I don't want to rent it.
You know what I'm talking
I know. We'll see. I'll check that out. I like Spidey, even though if he's not superior.
about. It's good, man.
Which, by the way, speaking of that, you really need to start reading some of those
Why?
because it's getting really good.
You keep saying that, and I try and read them, but I'm really just getting out of Marvel and DC shit, dude. I'm really starting to go back to like Walking Dead and Chew.
Do whatever you want to do. I'm just recommending
I'm
it.
just saying. Maybe one of these days, because I have a lot of time on my hands nowadays, so. But I've been busy playing shitty Max Payne 3.
Yeah.
But the other movie I watched was American Mary. It was on Netflix too, and it was about this chick who was in medical school. She was trying to like get her degree and everything. You know, obviously she can barely pay her student fees, and her teacher's all like telling her not to fuck up, and she needs to find a way to pay her shit. So she ends up going to a strip club and trying to get a job, and the guy's interviewing her, and he sees on her resume she's got a medical background. And I guess like there was some guy that they were torturing downstairs, and he was about to die. So like they had her stitch him up. He like paid her $5,000 in cash to like stitch the guy up. So like she stitches him up because she knows her shit. She practices on turkeys and stuff at home. So she stitches him up, makes $5,000, goes home. She's like, holy shit, this is a lot of money. So she keeps in touch with that guy, and basically what he does, he like tortures people and shit. So he'll bring her in to like torture people, and she ended up meeting one of the strippers who had surgically had her face made up to look like Betty Boop. And one of her friends wanted to surgically repair her body or rework her body into like a Barbie doll. And so she ended up doing that, and she was making like good money. So she eventually got into the business of like modifying people, like you know how they split their tongues and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like she was doing that kind of stuff. And I guess like there were two customers that came in. They were twins, and they're actually the girls that directed the movie.
Oh, that's interesting.
But they came in and they were like, we're really close, like we're sisters, we're twin sisters, and we don't ever want to live without each other, but if it does come to that one day, we still want a piece of each other. So, but like still be ourselves. So we want you to take our arms and trade them with each other, and then like give us like some kind of demon horns and shit, like modify them and everything. So she did that. So like so that was like her profession now. She pretty much quit medical school. And I left out the part where she got invited to this party from her teacher with all these other like surgeons. And these surgeons are like really weird. Like they were all in like sex games and shit. And her teacher ended up drugging her and raped her. And so she got raped, and the next day she wakes up and she pays the guy at the strip club to kidnap the guy that raped her, and like they're torturing him, and she ends up like using him as like a practice dummy for when she gets like the crazy orders from people, like from what they want, and she doesn't want a teacher to like kind of test it out. So she's like fucking mutilating this guy, dude. Like it got to the point where he had no arms and no legs. His mouth was sewn shut and shit. It was crazy. And so like he goes missing. So there's like a detective looking for him, and he's questioning her. He's questioning all these other people. And it's just one of those stories where it's the rise and fall of the character. Like she eventually gets caught, and the chick that she turns her body into a doll, like her husband got mad and killed her and killed her friend, and he came and killed the married chick and stuff, and the movie just ends. But it was bizarre, but it was interesting.
What movie was this?
It's called American Mary.
Sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah, I mean, for what, it's straight to DVD, I'm guessing, you know.
Was it gore good at least?
I don't think they really showed that much. It was more of just showing like the effects after, like after it's done. Like it's really weird looking at the chick who looks like Betty Boop and the chick who looks like a fucking Barbie doll. Like it was weird looking at that. Like so the effects were nice, but as far as the gore, I'd say the gore wasn't as good as it could be. I've seen worse. And I think that's about it. Dead Man Down is on Netflix, so I gotta check that out. Oh yeah, I saw Black Snake Moan finally.
I never saw that.
Your boy Samuel's in there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I heard there's some kind of funny stuff, kind of messed up stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. My boy JT's in there. Awesome too. That was a weird movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, good old Sam. Sam's always entertaining people.
I think the only role that he's been in recently that I've actually been a pretty big fan of was how he was in Django.
You would. You're
What?
a racist bastard.
What? Why is that racist?
Way to bring it back.
Why is that racist?
The only way I can see Samuel Jackson is as some kind of house N-word.
I didn't say that. I just thought I liked the way he acted in that movie. I thought he was funny.
You didn't like him in Deep Blue Sea?
That was years ago.
What did you do when you first saw that part?
I thought, man, this movie fucking sucks. It was terrible.
Dude, it was me, my sister, and I think my brothers were there too. We all went to the movies to see it. And when he starts doing his speech, we were just like, oh my god.
I think I saw that in the movie theater too.
Here comes this Samuel Jackson speech where everybody just fucking gets motivated. And the shark came and got him. We was like, oh damn! And then the other shark came and bit him off, like split him in half. And we're like just fucking laughing, dude, in the movie theater.
Why would you laugh about that?
Cause it was funny. That was hilarious, dude. I'm sorry.
That's what I mean.
Dude, some deaths are funny, dude. I'm sorry. See, I like when they go with the movies. It's funny. Or with the music. He was good in Django, though. He was funny.
So I don't want to talk about Thor anymore.
Good.
Just say that Thor was awesome and be done with it.
It was okay. It's better than the first one. It was better than the
I liked
first
that it was funnier.
It was funnier?
Yeah.
No.
They didn't have enough Kat Dennings with her shirt off though.
They did have a lot of Kat Dennings, though. I like to look at her.
Not enough of her without her shirt.
She's a very nice looking lady.
It's a hard life, dude, being a boob guy.
Why?
Because boob chicks are generally they have this fucking sense of entitlement that's really bad.
What are you talking about?
Like they carry themselves like, yeah, I got big boobs. You gotta do whatever the fuck I tell you to do.
Really?
Oh yeah. Really? You don't think so?
I think they have a stuck-up attitude.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Same thing.
Like pompous, like
Yeah,
how
entitled, pompous, whatever you want
I'm
to
like,
say.
how the fuck are you gonna walk around with your shit hanging out where like I can clearly see it? We both know what I'm looking at, and you get pissed off at me.
Oh well, yeah, that's
Your
retarded.
tits are hanging out. I'm a guy. Why wouldn't I look at them? A gay man will look at them, you know, and they get all offended. Fuck.
Yeah. See, yeah, and that was the other thing, like, I was talking about with the ARB the other day, like, you know, I work in an office full of a lot of girls, and, you know, I don't brag about my body or anything like that, but, you know, I like to try to go to the gym and take halfway decent care of myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of times I'll just wear, like, regular jeans and t-shirt, and I'll walk around the office, and I notice some fucking, you know, girls or ladies at the office or whatever fucking eye fuck the shit out of me. It doesn't bother me. But for some reason with girls, it's a little different. I don't know why. They get offended by that shit.
Well, you like it's a perfect example is you and your tattoos. Like you naturally, like you said, when you're at work and shit, you wear long sleeves. You cover yourself up because if you wear short sleeves, people are gonna come up to you and question you.
Well, they don't do that anymore because I've worked there for so long now. Everybody knows I'm like that.
But yeah, but
they still bother me about them though, because like I got a new tattoo right here.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, did you get new ink?" Oh, you know, I still get that shit, and I'm like, "God damn it!"
But if you're showing it, but like you go out of your way to like cover yourself up. So it's one thing if you're like sitting there with long sleeves and maybe like something's popping out, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's that?" You know. Then you can be like, "Oh fuck," like, "Yeah, it's my new tattoo," you know. But if you're walking around with short sleeves on and everybody's asking you and looking at your shit, you can't sit there and be like, "Jesus Christ, everybody, just leave me alone. I have tattoos. Get over it." You know, you can't do that.
It gets annoying because they're actually
Then
coming up and talking to me.
Cover yourself up.
Then I did. Well, they're actually coming up and talking to me though.
Yeah.
If they just stare at me, I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have to explain to them and I have to say the same thing over and over. Oh yeah, you know, tattoo. Okay, who do you get them done by? Oh, I go lady luck tattoo. I don't know, I get to see Tony. Blah, blah, blah. It gets annoying.
You should do that with chicks with big boobs. You just go up to them and be like,
Yeah,
what
nice,
size are those?
Nice boobs. What size are they? Where do you get those from?
What kind of bra you wearing?
Yeah.
Push up? No?
No.
Lace?
I don't think you'd be able to do it.
You can't, but I'm saying it'd be cool if you could. I don't know, man. That's why I'm an ass man. You know, because they can't get mad at you for looking at their ass because they can't see you looking at it unless they look back. And then when they look back, you can just be like, see, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Don't.
I'm
play.
slowly actually becoming an ass guy too.
You need to become
I don't
an
want
ass
to deal
guy.
with the boob chicks.
You need to become an ass guy. You gotta look at it the way I do, Link. I don't hate boobs. I'm all about the ass. And if you got boobs, that's a bonus. That's how I look at it. And I'm not necessarily saying that you need to have an ass for me to talk to you. I'm just saying I like to look at a nice ass.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for it. Because their back is to me. And if someone catches me doing it, be like,
What are you looking at?
you see what I'm looking at. You don't play dumb. Don't play dumb. You see it.
Well, I don't remember what else I was going to talk about. What do you think of Shadow Jago?
I don't like the way Jago looks at all.
What about Shadow Jago?
He looks even worse than regular Jago.
Really?
Yeah.
Worse? That's fucked up.
The only good thing about Jago is his Hawaiian tattoo. Whatever the hell kind of tattoo it is, but it looks like
a
one of the
henna
Rock's
tattoo.
tattoos.
Like a henna tattoo.
We can talk briefly about how I'm kind of becoming a achievement / trophy whore.
Really?
Yeah,
It's really low for you, isn't it?
it is because what happens is and I hope Xbox does this eventually. PlayStation now has a rarity of their trophies. So like, you know, they have the bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. Well, now they have it to where they'll put a percentage of the people that played that game. They'll put a percentage of the people who unlocked the trophy. So like, if it's like rare, they'll say like, this is a rare trophy, or this is an ultra rare trophy, this is a common trophy. So like now,
So that's getting to be like fucking trading cards.
yeah, well, not trade because you can't trade them, but
You should be able to trade them.
what's up, Tron? No, you shouldn't. But basically, it gets down to if someone gives you shit and be like, "Oh man, you ain't got a lot of trophies. You're a piece of shit," and you're like, "Oh yeah, well let me look at your shit real quick. Oh yeah, look at all these fucking commons. Bullshit. Look at all these rares on my trophy list. It's like you're a fucking fraud. Get out of here. Like that's cool." So I might start doing that now, where I just go because I already like went through the list of achievements and trophies just to see what they were, and like there's some that I'll go for. But now I can just look it up and be like, let's see, this is ultra rare, and you gotta fucking do barrel rolls and blah 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 kind of crap. Like, yeah, let me try and do that. So, yeah.
I am kind of cool with them again because I have the Xbox One. And I got the day one achievement. That kind of meant something to me because that's kind of cool.
The $45 achievement.
$45 worth of achievements right there.
That's funny, dude.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool to have something to do. They look a lot cooler in this. Actually, I'll show you right now. They look cooler, I think. Where is it?
Like when they pop up, or just?
Well, yeah,
like
they pop up because it's red now. But they have this cool thing now where they have like a little screen. Like each one has its own picture.
They already did that.
No, not like a picture, like an actual picture. Like you see that. Look at this one. You look. Okay, so I got this Saberwolf one. That's the picture. That's the achievement picture now.
Yeah.
It's like a whole picture. It's not just one of those little tiny things. A different one. See, so like I have the Orchid one.
Not too.
Reached 80 fight titles with Orchid. You know.
So they just blew up the pictures that they normally put on them.
No, dude, some of those achievement pictures are fucking ass, dude.
Some of them.
Most of them are. They're little as fuck. Like, watch. I'll show you some of my old ones.
Who cares about the picture, though?
What's the whole fucking point of it?
The whole point is just to have the achievement.
You don't care about this. If they were just little numbers that
Don't
said
get me
5
wrong.
whatever.
The whole point is the achievement, like the score that comes with it and the actual achievement. I don't think, like, it's cool that they have the picture, but it's not a big deal.
I'm just saying that it looks a lot nicer than it did on
nice.
360. Like, I think it's nice.
It looks nice. I'm
you
just saying,
fucking-
like,
why you
how
gotta
often... I mean,
kill my fucking
I'm
buzz.
sure there's gonna be pictures where you're like, that's a nice looking picture, and you'll blow it up and maybe like use it as a screensaver. But for the most part, I think you're still just gonna do the same thing where you bring up the list, you check what you got, and call it a day.
I guess. I don't know. Depends on what you had to do.
I mean, it'd be different if they had a video for you getting the achievement.
You can make a video though.
You can make a video, but it'd be cool if they actually like automatically did that. I really like that his knee pads fucking talk.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
Yeah. that's a cool thing. That and his tattoos.
And that he gets combo broke by me.
Yeah, if they like literally recorded a video of you getting the achievement, like
Do that.
on its own. Like there should be something automatic where when the achievement unlocks, they just fucking record it. Like instead of you saying Xbox record, I'm saying it low so it doesn't actually do it.
Those are mine. I tried doing it.
I'm not testing it. How much memory does the videos take up? Damn, it didn't do it. Well, I'm done talking. I was waiting for him to do the fucking ultra, but he didn't.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good. But very happy with the Xbox One, as my gamer picture shows. Oh, and I guess we can show them this too.
Yeah, you don't want to show him the dash and shit?
No, I mean I can show them the dash. I'll just show them my video. I don't know where everything is. Give me a moment, please. That is the first video I've made on Xbox. Just in case you missed it. You know why? Because fuck Cinder.
Dropping Chevys.
But, yeah, you know. I wonder if Call of Duty's done downloading.
Dropping Chevys on your bitch ass. 74%. Ready to start, though. So when did you start downloading the game?
Before you came
You
over.
got the classic Killer Instinct game?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Just before you came over.
Very good.
Exactly. Everybody just shut the fuck up about how long it took to download and install shit on PlayStation 3.
I don't understand why it's Snap. I don't know.
Why it's what?
I don't know. Never mind.
Xbox Snap.
Yeah, alright. So, another fantastic edition of the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't go to Vegas. If you go to Vegas, don't give me your credit card.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Make sure. Make sure you don't give me that credit card.
No outro music. Oh.
It's like the best music ever. I'm totally gonna download this.
Ooh, does Smooth McGrew have any Killer Instinct acapellas?
No. He's too low class for that.
Maybe he will now since Killer Instinct's a thing now. Again. Do you know what game it should bring back? Play Fight.
Oh, stop. He wasn't in that.
What was he? He was in 64 to 30.
He was in Play Fighter?
Yeah, and for the 64,
That's fucking garbage.